Hi, I thought I'd just make a quick video talking about what I do for working part-time and breastfeeding. I know that I was pretty overwhelmed as a first-time mom before I went back to work, just thinking about breastfeeding, how it was all gonna work, but it actually was a lot easier than I thought it would be, so hopefully this video will be helpful for you. Well, first off, I want to say that before going back to work, my last couple weeks before I had to go back, I started pumping once a day, just once a day, and filling up these container bags that I have. I'll show you. So I have the Lancino double breast pump, electric one, and then I use the Lancino milk storage bags. These will hold up to 6 ounces. They have a little section for you to write the date, the time that you pumped, and the volume. Now, the bottles that you pump into with the pump, they show the amount of ounces of milk that's in them. Use that as a guide. Don't use this as a guide because sometimes you'll pour it in here and it'll look like you have more than what you have in here. So go by the bottle, not by the bag. All right, just a little tip. And so I pumped once a day for the last, I can't really remember, the last 1 or 2 weeks, and stored the milk in these, and you store them laying them flat like this. And I stored them in the freezer for my mom who's going to be watching my baby, so I had some milk ready for really the first week of work. Milk was ready for her. Well, first of all, I'll say that when I pump for about 20 minutes, and I'm doing it every 2 to 2.5 hours. And I feed her right before I head off to work, and then I pump every 2 to 2.5 hours. I am able to have access to a fridge at my work. I know that not all of you will have that, so I wanted to show you what I use to travel back home with my milk in. This Yeti cooler. It's a little expensive. I found a used one for my husband because he needed it for work, but it's been really helpful for me to use to store my milk in when I'm traveling back. But I'm pretty confident that this Yeti cooler with these ice blocks, these are what I use, I put 2 in there, will keep your milk cool enough I think even if you are working an 8-hour job, I'm pretty sure that this will keep your milk cool enough throughout the day until you get home and freeze it or whatever. So just wanted to show you that. I think I'm kind of blessed with my work situation, but I think that if you're not real close to your boss, that maybe you should talk to them and try to figure out, where you're going to be able to pump. I have my own office. I can just shut the door and he knows what's going on when my door is shut. But you should talk to your boss before you go back about where's a good place for you to pump. Do you have access to a fridge, or can you have access to a fridge for your milk? Or can you bring your own mini fridge to work for this season? It might be helpful for you to talk to your boss about these things ahead of time. Now, I'm pretty sure legally that every company has to allow you to have the time to pump if you are in a season of breastfeeding. So talk to your boss about that. And the pump that I use, the Lancino pump, has a battery section. So if you do have to do it in your car for whatever reason or wherever, you have that option with this pump. So look in the description box so you can check these things out and see if they're right for you. Hopefully this was helpful. Comment below if you have any questions, and I'll answer them if I know the answer. All right.